Oh, hey, what's up? Just watching a breakdancing monkey right now. Actually, a gorilla. That's the correct term for that. And, well, that's not what I'm here to teach you. I'm here to teach you about the cool tool in Artrage, the art pen. It's actually the ink pen, and it's really cool. It's basically like a really cool Sharpie in Artrage, and I'll show you just how cool it is. Look at that. It's like a Sharpie, and it's almost like at that thickness. If you kind of look at it, it's basically almost like I'm basically like using a Sharpie. Now the cool thing about every tool in Artrage, there's plenty of different presets and different settings. So let's go over here to this setting right here, and we have all these different cool settings. Let's go check them out. So we have smooth, smothered inking, and that's actually kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Illustrator, because watch when I do this line. See how it kind of changes it a little bit? Like, whoop. And if you ever use Illustrator, that's what happens. So it's kind of like smooths out your lines a little bit, so maybe you can do some really cool cursive writing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's some cool fonts. I just created a font right now. It's patent pending by Kenny right there, so can't use that font. Sorry. And we got technical pen. It's a little thinner line, and it doesn't smooth it out. You see? Look at that, how lumpy it is. Because, yeah. So smooth pen is going to help you smooth out. Thick and thin. Well, let's see what that is. Basically when I go to the left, I go down, thick and thin. Pretty self-explanatory. And then writing chisel. Yep, it's a little bit of the same as the other one, but right there. So let's go back to the top, and this is our undo button. So we're going to unzoom really quick, and let's go undo a lot, because that just looks messy. So we have those 4 presets that we have for our ink pen, and if you want to get customizable, you want to like get you really like it's basically like your equalizer right here for it. And pressure for those people who don't have a Wacom tablet or Cintiq. I love you, Cintiq. Sorry. These things are pretty cool. And then we have our aspect. As you can see, it just kind of changes up your flow just a little bit. So we'll go to Reset Tool, and then we'll go to Undo, Undo. You can see right there, it's basically, that's almost like Sharpie right there. And rotation. Rotation is like a little bit. It changes it kind of depending. You'd have to really change like a couple of different options for that to work. So we'll go ahead and reset. And smoothing, as you can see, when we have that line, you see how it goes, that nice little tip. We'll take that all the way to 0, and it doesn't really smooth the end of that. So that's what your smoothing does. And these are options, like once you get in there and really kind of start working, you're going to kind of like go in there and fine-tune them. Now taper length, see that? It changes it automatically. So it kind of tapers in the beginning and tapers in the end. So that's kind of cool right there. That's like that would be good for like doing some scars or something like that. Like, let's go over here. Well, that's too small. But, like if I had a bigger drawing, it kind of looks like a good scar. So see that? How you can just kind of mess around with Artrage and find out some cool things. Pretty rad. And we'll go to square head. Pretty self-explanatory. It's going to have a square head. We'll reset that tool. Anti-alias edge. As you see, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of choppy. But like the thing is, every artist out there is going to find a really cool thing to do with any of these presets. And like, if you ever seen traditional art, like, artists, they'll use like way different things. Like sometimes someone might really like a smooth line, someone might like a chaotic line and everything like that. But there's a lot of cool different features that you have in Artrage, and that's what's cool about it. It gives you all these options that, to really, get in there. It's like having 100 different pens. So that's why Artrage is, in my opinion, super rad. But the pen tool is a great tool. Once you reset everything, basically you have a drawing like this, and just to kind of go in there and ink it. And like you said, you can even just play around with those settings to make your favorite, like whether you like to ink with a Sharpie or one of those fine tip pens. We just change this side to like 2 over here, and then we can come over here and really get in like those details, and that's almost like those fine point ball pen pens. So, and remember, when we change everything, just reset, and that'll change all those settings back to normal. And I usually recommend doing that because sometimes you might want to use different settings for different options. And it's always good to reset back to the original. And in later videos, I'll teach you how to make your own presets. Right now, I'm giving you a quick overview of the tool and how it works and some of those cool features. Well, guys, this has been Kenny O from Mahalo.com, and I want to thank you for watching this video on the ink tool in Artrage. If you guys have any requests for any videos, go ahead and send those to request@mahalo.com. All right, guys, thanks for watching.